Good morning, traders. This is at zeros. Can you guys hear me? Let's do a sound test and the visual test. Can you guys hear me? All right. So finally, the day comes where the market is bit open lower. Dow Jones 450 points down, S&P 50 points, Nasdaq 214 points. And that means that every index is almost 1.3% down. So, hi Nick. Yeah, so it's 1.3% down across all the indexes. And if you know that it's just moving bit too much, there was no pullback, and you never know. It's maybe this is the pullback, and the moment it comes down, and then the traders may jump in and buy more. So right now, we saw this pullback right here from 433 to 431, almost 3 points, and immediately bought back. Now it's from 434 to 428 is almost 5 points, and we need to see that once the market opens, what it does. Clearly, we see a support around 425, then 422. So there is a support. It's sold too much. So we need to be very careful while we trading today because across the board, when the market is down and a lot of stocks are coming down as well, so we don't know whether all of them gonna pull back, some of them gonna pull back, or market gonna pull back. So there's so many other factors we need to do because there is no individual catalyst. Rather, the stocks are coming because of the market is coming down. Right. So before we move on and look at the stocks, guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And also, I would request if you can give a thumbs up, and so we can be visible more, and more people can join. I'm trying to build a small community here, and feel free to introduce yourself, ask the questions you have, and so we know each other, and I can help you if you have any questions. So we'll really appreciate if you give a thumbs up. So let's look at it based on the scanner. There are a lot of stocks are coming down, and we go look at some of them. We can look all of them. Let's start with first AMD. AMD was very positive, very bullish, and if you look at it, yesterday was a big sell-off day for AMD from 95 to 91. And usually you see when this big sell-off comes in, you see a continuation. And now the problem is that the continuation is already happened in the pre-market, which is 87.43. Now stock is almost touching the 20 moving averages. The 50 moving average is still far, and so it's a really strong stock until 2 days ago, and now suddenly pulled back very much so. So if we look at from the daily perspective, I see support around 86, and then 84, and then across 82, right? These are the supports I see. A resistance we can say here, which could be again one of resistance. Okay, I am done. I do not have any more lines to draw. Let me just clean this from the other charts. Just give me 1 second. All right, so I think this could be a one here. Okay, so if we look at the 5 minute chart, you will notice that it is very close to the pre-market low now, or 87 is the pre-market low, and the channel is created between the 88.38 and 81.13. So could be an interesting channel here. We'll see that how does it do. Right now it is downtrending, but is the momentum is getting slower on the downside. Now it's when you see that does it gonna break down or no. So this is the first stock. We can look at it. Let me bring the watch list so we can fill this up here. Okay. All right. So let me just delete the yesterday ones. See, everything across the board is red. Whatever yesterday, even the green, the things are red here today. Essentially, these are the ones we're going to look at it. So let me just start building it from here. For the stack. Okay, so first one we have looked at it AMD. Okay, so let's mark the AMD. We already looked at it, and we'll see that how does it go. There are too many options today, so we need to be very careful before you choose. Guys, gonna really appreciate give thumbs up. I don't see any thumbs up here, just the one thumbs up, but I see a lot many people are watching us. Really, really appreciate if you see any value. Only thing I want in return is just a, like button and the comments, so then, I get more visibility. Thank you. Um, all right, so let's look at it, the next one. The next one is uh, CCIV. So if you look at the daily of a CCIV, this is the fourth consecutive day. It's going to be a fifth consecutive day of selling off. So it's still weak, but let's park this for now. Okay, I don't want to look at it because it's already sold off so much on the 5 days. So I don't know how much room it is. Maybe individual stock has a support. Um, right now it is down 6.5%, but we'll see. Next one we have a CLF. So CLF on a daily level, it looks really nice. It's a beautiful bear flag on the 21, broke the 21 level, and now it is coming to 2050, and there is no moving averages down there. So this could be an interesting. I'm going to mark this, and this could be an important breakdown level at the 2030, and the next support is we see here on the 1940, and then you can see on the 18. So it's really nice, uh, look like a very nice. In terms of channel created, the upper end is 2075, so we can mark that as well, and we'll take it from there. I think this looks really beautiful right now. So CLF for sure, I'm gonna park it for me. Right. So next one, let's look at the DKNG. DKNG was holding the level 50, and I was bullish until yesterday, and now it's suddenly look at the beautiful drop on from 51 to 49, and today another 5% gapping down. In terms of support, the next support we see on the 45, right? And the next support then we see on the 40. So we have a big channel here. Let's see how does intraday trading. Intraday trading is not too much volume, right? 240,000, but enough volume for us to establish. And we can clearly see that 4670 is the upper channel created. And right now it is on in the middle of the channel between the pre-market low, right? And then right now, see, look at the 4580 is a pre-market low, 4672 is where most of the supports are, almost a dollar channel, and right now it is on the 4629, so it is on in the middle of the channel, so it can go either way, but looks good. We can park that. And next one I see, in fact, I see so many, FCX, FSR. Let's look at quickly one by one each, and we do have a lot of things to look at it today. Let's look at the daily. FCX on, I never traded, I think. What is this sector? Freeport, Mac or basic material. Okay, so leave that. This is a basic material copper sector, so it's maybe commodity driven. So leave that. It might not give us a room. FSR. FSR we have traded. If you look at it, downtrend it started from 19, and this is the another continuation move from last 6 days. So we are late in the channel. Today maybe the gapping down because of the market. So let's park it for the secondary. Uh, let's look at the JD. JD, the Chinese stock we know is coming down from last few days. Look at this, losing the $70 support. It could be a Chinese factor. So let's look at this, that on the support of a 70 is quickly bought back up. So let's move the JD, but JD could be both ways, okay? Because given it is sold off so heavily, it's a good company, it's a Chinese stock, so maybe most of the investor want to uh, do, buy more because it's 107 to 70 is almost 50, 40, $50 lost the value, right? Next one we have Space. Space was downtrending. I shot it yesterday, and that's what I was expecting. After the big red day, I was expecting the continuation of the move, and right now it is moving down. So we need to see what it does on the 42. If you look at it, 42 have some moving average support, and also of the support of the previous candle. So could be interesting. Right now, it is on the very small channel from 42.25 to 42.28. We'll see that what it does if it's break 4170. So mark that level as well. Then we have a Neo. Uh, EV sectors are really hard to trade for me. Usually, when they're gapping down, they usually move up, and when they are moving up, they usually sell off. So let me just delete all the lines here, and you know, uh, right now it is on close to the $43 support, right? If you see here, it's selling off from 55. So last 4 days was the selling off time period. I haven't traded these in the last 5 days, but it could be a very interesting sell-off. Right now, if you look at it, 5-minute chart, close to the pre-market low. We can keep it a secondary, and we'll see that what we need to do. Similarly, I traded yesterday XPAV on the short side, but it looks very weak today. If you look at the 60-minute chart, you will see here it's just very, very weak from last few days. And we'll see that if it does, is it ability to break this. Right now, the moving average is further away on the 3680. No other support. This is ran up all the way from 30 to 40. This was the first move of the stock. Um, so we have some room. So let's put this XPAV as also, but EV sector is a little harder for me to trade. I don't know why. They always do opposite of the trend. PLUG. Uh, 2858 is really a nice support area. If you look at it, couple of time has bounced here. So this could be an important level. Let's mark the 28, and if it's break 28, we can have a downside momentum. So let's park that. There's so many as else as well. Okay, so let's stop here and see what you guys have, and then I will have certain other stocks which I have shortlisted the yesterday night, which looks very interesting to me, both on the long side and the short side. I'm going to quickly give you the names. Might be we do not have much time to look in the detail, but at least you can keep. I will also keep on the side to see if those stocks have not moved in the pre-market and market keep coming down, and they were already, I was short bias based on the yesterday night. So most likely we'll see a good momentum on them because these stocks have already gapped down too much. So we might not see a good momentum. So we'll see that. So guys, any questions? Anything you guys want to look at it? Nick, Avenger, guys, please feel free to introduce yourself, and if any questions, note it down. uh, don't hesitate to ask the question. Are you looking something else which we have missed and you want my opinion? Feel free to post on the comments, and I will respond. So yeah, so Okay, so let's look at it. The ones I have looked at it yesterday night. I'm on the phone. All right, guys, I will be back in a few seconds. I think there's a leakage in my home, so just gonna be back in a few seconds. Just give me a few minutes. Sorry, guys, I need to end the show. I have some emergency at home. There's some leakage. So there's some flood in my home, so I need to quickly wind up that. Uh, so yeah, so what we have looked so far, I think good enough. We have enough stocks to watch. So let's look at it that way and go green. And market is little too much sell off, so trade carefully. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.